I have it up.
Yeah, when Leaves play, you draw cards equal the difference between your hand and your opponent's hands, and it has Evoke. It's a 3/3 or 4 mana.
Right, so 3/3 for 4. And its Evoke cost is blue and 3.
So, I mean, looking at the breakers here, if Anthony Nedland wins, and he's the one playing Belcher Storm, he's got a pretty good shot at top 8.
Who's got better breakers? Anthony?
Anthony Nedland.
Okay. Now,
but
Robert
I mean, pretty awesome that Anthony Nedland is X1 and 1.
Right.
Playing this crazy deck.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
3-syllable crazy.
Yeah. How many Carpet of Flowers does he have in his sideboard? 3 Carpet of Flowers in his sideboard.
Well, Robert Marquardt is on Blue-Red Delver, which is a little more entertaining to me than Rug Delver. I do like the Blue-Red Delver lists myself. He's got, Delver, he's got Goblin Guides, he's got Grimlava Mentor, and Snapcaster Mage. And,
Thunderous Wrath, does he have Miracle?
He does have 1 Thunderous Wrath.
Sweet.
For some miraculous recoveries. Or miraculous wins. Hallelujah!
Alright, Anthony Nedland, let's see.
Let's see this deck in action. Alright, Robert Marquardt. Turn 1 Goblin Guide, not gonna show a land on top.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah, it is.
This is going to be pretty funny, if anything.
Yeah, so that is what is that Manamorph? What is that? Can't even.
I have no idea what that is.
Yes, these cards.
We gonna zoom in on that?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
It's in his hand now. Oops.
I think that might have been the alternate art Tendrils of Agony.
Yeah. See, this is Anthony. Why are you gonna make this difficult on us? You're already playing this deck, and now you're gonna play alternate art cards.
All right, removes an Elvish Spirit Guide, cast a Wild Cantor. Land grants, shows his opponent, look, I don't have any lands in my hand.
I'm gonna get me a Bayou.
His opponent's like, I cannot believe this is happening right now. Yeah, that was an alternate.
Okay, Tendrils of Agony, yeah. Okay. The fact that it's foiled just makes it even more difficult to tell.
Yeah.
Robert Marquardt has the best Goblin Guide in the world right now.
Yeah.
There's no more lands for it to possibly give Anthony. And so he has.
Well, I mean, the best Goblin guy in the world has Eldrazi Conscription on him.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm joking.
The best turn 1 Goblin Guide you could have.
All right. So that's 2 black mana and a Cabal Ritual. That's 3 black mana. And
Infernal.
Yeah, that's Infernal Contract. And I believe he's going to draw 4 cards here.
Yeah, it's the draw 4, lose half your life rounded up. So he loses 9.
It's like the same as Cruel Bargain, I think.
Yeah,
one's Portal.
Cruel Bargain, yeah. Cruel Bargain is
one was in like Mirage or something.
Yeah, that's this one, Infernal Contract.
All right, so Anthony Nedland now at 9.
Wow. It's quite a...
Drew 4 cards.
Quite a turn. Robert Marquardt's like, geez.
This is very
3
interesting. A Chrome Mox.
Away from the win. Not even having to attack. So, all right, Chrome Mox, is he going to... Got to figure out what he wants to exile, or does he just keep getting the storm count up?
It looks like he may have fizzled.
Okay, so now
Tendrils.
he puts Tendrils under the Chrome Mox, so it's...
Dark Ritual.
All right, so it's
3 black mana.
3.
Cabal Ritual. It's 5 black mana, or, 4.
Tendrils of Agony. How many spells? I just see 6, 7.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16.
It did not have Threshold yet, so that Cabal Ritual was just a expensive Dark Ritual, but it gave him 1 extra mana.
Now up to 35, or I'm sorry, 25.
25, yeah. And Robert Marquardt at 4. Robert did not expect to be untapping on turn 2 at 4 life with his opponent at 25. I'll tell you that much.
Robert goes down to 3.
Yeah, his fetch lands are pretty dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
25% of my life total for that. But he does have a very good Goblin Guide right now. Good Goblin Guide.
Good Goblin Guide.
So gets a second volcanic island, and
Anthony Nedland only with 1 card left in hand. Not a very good spot for him.
second Goblin Guide.
Goblin Guide.
So yeah, reveal
Lotus
the top,
Petal.
Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. Okay, take 4. I'm at 21. This is awesome. Yeah, there's a Grim Lavamancer now.
Yeah, Anthony probably just gonna draw his card and pass the turn.
You say he has no cards in hand?
You had 1 at the end of last turn.
Okay, so now he's got 2. Okay.
So unless he has like a bargain or contract or something. I'm surprised Anthony didn't just like wait a turn, because if he just waited a turn and did that, he definitely would have had enough storm, right?
I don't know. He did a lot before. You know what I mean? He half of the storm was before he drew into the tendrils, I guess. Or you know, I think.
Well, he had double tendrils because he had
true,
in his opener.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe he should have just waited a turn. Maybe he thought he could go off, and you know, maybe you can't tell exactly how far you're gonna be able to get.
Yeah.
And in this case, he just wasn't able to get far enough. But still, it's an exciting position. Robert Marquardt untaps, attacks for 5.
That's a culling of the week. It's 1 black mana. It's additional casting cost. You sacrifice a creature, and it adds 4 black to your mana pool, I believe. It's from Exodus.
Just a ton of just rituals in this deck. Oh,
Culling the week, maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Culling the week. It is from Exodus. And we've got Lotus Petal. We've got a Manamorphose happening here, and Robert's gonna Spell Pierce that.
Dark Ritual.
And Anthony's going to Dark Ritual off of Lotus
For the
Petal.
Spell Pierce. 1 black floating, then the Manamorphose can choose which colors it's going to make. Draws first turn. Is it hit?
He draws for his Manamorphose.
Or draws for his Metamorphose, rather. Sorry. And it looks like he's just going to pass the turn again. 3 mana in pool. Yeah, force to pass the turn.
Nothing, yeah.
And Robert here, just attack.
Yeah, just attack. Just if you
Kind
can.
of a sweet deck that Anthony Nedland has here.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the deck. Maybe use the Lavamancer ability rather than attack with it. Chrome Mox on top for Anthony Nedland. Yeah, don't crack those fetches. That's a little scary. You don't need to. Chrome Mox exiling the culling the weak. Excuse me. So Anthony with access to 3 black or 3 mana.
Spanish Inquisition.
Ah, nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. That definitely makes a lot of sense. There's an Infertile
Cruel
Tutor.
Bargain.
He is hellbent, so yeah, why not change the name?
Yeah, Spanish Inquisition. Now I remember the name. Have not seen this deck in.
I haven't seen this deck.
I've never
really.
covered this deck, and despite having done coverage at like a bajillion Legacy events, and I have not seen this deck outside of forums, and I haven't seen it on a forum in over a year, I don't think. So, pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love the deck. Thank you, folks on the internet, for giving us the heads up. And it looks to me like Anthony fizzled out, could not close the deal. Turn 1 does 16.
Yeah, a little bit short.
Rest of the turns, 0. So
If he had if he had just waited a turn, he probably would have easily won that one.
absolutely
All right,
love it.
so this matchup he's probably going to bring in some Carpet of Flowers. For those of you who don't know that card, it's enchantment. I believe it costs 1 green mana. It adds 1.
I'll just bring it up so we can be accurate.
1 mana. It adds X mana to your mana pool of any one color, where X equals the number of islands your opponent controls.
Yeah, I remember
your first main phase.
I want to say Jerry played this in something last year, like in DC in February 2011. You know, last year. So.
All right, yeah. So Carpet of Flowers, 1 green mana enchantment from Urza Saga. During your main phase, you may add up to X mana of 1 color to your mana pool, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls.
Yeah, so pretty good against island decks, and I feel like Jerry played this in Bug, but I could be wrong. I remember it being played, and that was the last time I saw it, so it's been over a year. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty absurd card when you're playing against a blue deck in Legacy.
Yeah, so looking at Robert's sideboard here, I don't think he brings anything in. Look at his sideboard. Is there anything that it seems reasonable to bring in? His opponent's not casting like any blue spells really.
Yeah, no, he
no
doesn't have
point
any
in bringing
cards
in a
his
red
sideboard.
elemental blast. There's nothing to bring in. Sower of Temptations doing nothing. Sulfur Elemental doing nothing. Submerge, Smash the Smithereens, Price of Progress doing 2 damage. Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Smash the Submarines, hypothetically, I guess you get like a Chrome Mox.
Yeah, you could do that. That's okay.
Like get your opponent's LED when he plays a Restore and can't go off.
I guess the smashes make some sense. Tormod's Crypt, nothing.
Smash Smithereens might just be better than Price of Progress. It does more damage.
Yeah,
It
he
costs
could
the same
actually.
amount of mana, right?
Yeah, take the prices out and bring in 2 smashes. He
And
could, that's
yeah, I mean that's about it.
crazy.
It's like he
crazy deck.
might want to bring in a Tormod's Crypt for the Past in Flames, but it seems like such an I don't know if you want to do that. Probably not. Yeah, I did not expect this deck. All right, it's a pretty exciting deck we have here. Anthony Nedland piloting the finishing position all the way to X11, all the way through this tournament, and playing for top 8 now. I think this will actually be the first time this deck is in the top 8 of an SCG Open.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, like I mean, the fact that we haven't seen it in so long probably means it hasn't, been in the top 8.
Man, and we were thinking, oh man, why can't we cover a definite winning in? I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm
we
pretty
get to
happy with
cover
this
finishing
match.
position.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Robert must just be terrified. I know I would be.
I know.
That's always the most terrifying thing when you play.
But the funny
against
thing
a deck
is, he's like, what is this guy doing? Clearly he's doing it wrong because he went off and I won. So, I mean, Anthony, like you said, maybe should have waited another turn. I'm not, I can't, you can't say Anthony did everything right there because as far as I can tell, he did everything that he was supposed to do, but maybe just, like the wrong timing of it. Like I don't know, something went wrong. So I'd like to see Anthony go off again. It'd be really cool. That was a turn 1.
Yeah, he was
16
going for
damage.
turn
So
1.
let's see, Anthony on the play. I mean, we could see something very similar here that if he can back it up with a little bit more, we can go to a game 3. So Carpet of Flowers, turn 1, and now Robert.
Or Marquette's like, really? Really, Carpet of Flowers?
And Robert says, okay, I'll play Mountain and a Grim Lava Mancer.
That's pretty bad for Anthony. Robert's deck has, 1 or 2 basic mountains?
Yeah,
1.
he's got 2 basic mountains,
2,
and everything else is an island or fetches island. Robert has 50% of his non-island basics. Well, like I said, as long as you're not counting things that fetch islands. All right, so Wild Cantor from Anthony with an Elvish Spirit Guide. Anthony casting his spells. Oh, and he's got a Dark Ritual.
He's going for this really aggressively. I don't know if you have to.
And there's the.
You kind of just sit around a little bit. And there's a Cruel Bargain, I believe.
Yeah, it's one of the bargains that let him draw 4 cards, I think.
Yeah, Cruel Bargain. I mean, he could just wait on those. Like, he doesn't. Because also, like, you
kind of need that fuel for when you're going off, you know. And unless he really thinks he sees an opportunity to go off, then he shouldn't be doing this. Like, kind of. I mean, I'm just speculating here because I've never played the deck, but it looks to me like he gets into a situation where he's like, I drew 4 cards. Oh, go. You know, like. Was that it? You know, looked like you're going to try to go off. Now, I could be misunderstanding it. I don't want to give the wrong impression here. Like, I understand the situation, but Lavamancer in for 1. Robert plays another Lavamancer and a Flooded Strand. So,
and not going to crack this Flooded Strand right away. But
yeah, he is.
Yeah, I thought he would want to deny Carpet Flowers mana.
I thought that's what he was doing too. I thought he was on that kind of plan, but gets an island mountain.
Yeah, Carpet Flowers will start making a little bit of mana for Anthony. Anthony with a full grip.
Yeah, according to Noyan, he says with this deck you literally hope to luck sack since your only avenue is draw 4 spells, draw 4 spells, and hoping to hit the right draws with them. That's basically how the deck works, says Kirk Maijala. Ritual, draw 4, oops, I bricked, go.
Yeah, I mean, you could also wait a little bit. You could be like, you know, I'll wait 2 turns. Like, he already had the tendrils and a ton of rituals. Like,
what you're talking about last?
Yeah, in the first
game?
game. Like, you just don't. It's not like there's like a fire under you. You can.
Yeah,
you can sit there for a
while.
while.
Like Robert's gonna go off on turn 1 and kill you.
Yeah.
Rug Delver doesn't go off.
Yeah, like, and if anything, it's like, you know,
or
for your
Blue-Red Delver.
Your pay half life spells, like maybe in the first turn you're like paying 10 life. You know, if you wait till the next turn, like it doesn't really make a difference. You're just paying half. As long as you don't get 2, or as long as you don't get to 1, you don't die.
So, Unmask from Anthony Nedland. This is a card, and he removes Unmask to do it. It's a pitch spell, kind of like Force of Will. It's from Mercadian Masks, and it's basically like a duress kind of thing, or a Thought Seize. And
Robert has no interaction, no disruption whatsoever.
He has at least 1 Price of Progress still in the deck.
And what else is he gonna bring in?
Exactly, it's kind of funny, but was that like an alternate art something or other? What was that red card? Oh, was it Thunderous Wrath? Did he have Thunderous Wrath in hand?
Yeah, I think it was Thunderous Wrath.
So Anthony now, after the Unmask, follows it up with a Dark Ritual into another Cruel Bargain, going down to 5 here, drawing 4.
All right, draws a bajillion cards. He has so many cards now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, I guess a lot of people are right. This is the fastest deck in the format. And I think its turn 1s are actually a lot more common than people are giving it credit for on the internet.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, and maybe Anthony's...
Not that I'm saying you should try to go off on turn 1 every time, because you shouldn't, but...
Yeah, I guess...
Moves
the impression that I'm getting, second Carpet of Flowers there from Anthony after removing an Elvish Spirit Guide for the green mana.
Makes the mana from that Carpet of Flowers.
Yeah, so the impression that I'm getting is that's how you play the deck. If you can get a draw 4 spell to go, you know, to happen. If you can cast it, and then if you can keep going. If you can't, you don't. And so maybe that's, you know, the thing is you just don't want to fizzle. And in game 1 he fizzled.
Goes down to 2.
Yeah, so that's the 3rd bargain that Anthony's played. That one's the I think Cruel Contract or something.
Yeah,
or
Infernal Contract.
And
the Mirage
pays half of his life again. So
I played that card. I played that card in my first tournament ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think my first sanctioned tournament.
I'd
been to unsanctioned tournaments before, but Yeah, back in the day we had unsanctioned tournaments. That's right, kids. I'm old school.
It's kind of cool the Carpet of Flowers actually you can just cast it and get the mana right back from it. All right, LED from Anthony and passes back.
I think he just dies.
He's at 2.
Yeah.
Goblin Guide. I can't imagine how he lives through this.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in his deck that can save him here. He's still going through all the motions like this.
Yeah, it's interesting. And there it is, Robert Marquardt, potentially into the top 8. At least
Yeah.
got is
The dream